Hi my darlings, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, my name's Chrissy. I'm so pleased you could stop by. I'd love it if you would subscribe before you leave. To my OGs, don't forget to turn your notification bell on so YouTube can tell you every time I upload a new video. Today I'm going to go through the Revolution Forever Flawless collection. There's around 50 in the collection, so it is going to take a little time. So if you'd like to see the collection, please continue to watch. So my darlings, this is going to be epic. I would really grab a drink, grab a snack, get comfy because we're going to be in for a long one. So let me just go back to the start. Revolution probably began around 4 years ago. I think it may be a little bit longer, maybe a little bit shorter. It was a new sort of formulation of the shadows where you got like a sort of foil instead of a shimmer. So that was a sort of big revelation for Revolution. So we're going to start off with the Unconditional Love palettes. Now these all come in a tin. They're all 18 shades unless you get the smaller one, which is the Dynamic, and they come in 8 shades. And then you get the Endless one, which is a rather large one. I think it's about 30 shades or something. I will show you though later. So this one is the Unconditional Love. I'm just going to come a little bit closer for you. So like I say, a tin packaging, whether it keeps it fresher or not, I don't know. So we've got a mixture of mattes and shimmers, but the shimmers were like this foil type of formulation, which was really interesting and sort of new for Revolution. So this is the Unconditional Love. So you have literally got a lovely sort of romantic style palette. I'm not sure whether it came out at Valentine's Day, so it may have, and so it would be nice to do like a nice sort of romantic look. So that one is Unconditional Love. Next, in the same sort of packaging, just a different colour, is Decadent. This one is more of an everyday wearable palette, autumnal, really nice. I'd wear this all the time. I wear these colours so often, and they're just safe, they're warm, they're nice, you know, they're just sort of warm and cosy. So that is Decadent. Then we had Optimum, which this was supposed to be a dupe of the ABH subculture, I presume. Now Revolution are sort of known for duping higher brands and sort of producing them at such a mass quantity that you can actually get them at such a good affordable price. So it is, you've just got those two sort of petrol colours in the middle, which sort of threw it into the subculture type of scene. So that one is Optimum. Then we had this interstellar sort of collection, which is called Constellation. Collection called Constellation. My days, that's a mouthful. And so this is more of your colourful palette. So you've got like sort of pops of pinks and purples, which I do sort of gravitate towards. I do love a pink, purple, blue look. It's just always been some of my favourites. So look at this sort of minty, icy bluey green in the foil shade. They are beautiful. So that one was Constellation. This one is Utopia. Like I say, I'm not sure of the sort of order that they came out in because it's been such a long time. I've sort of lost the plot on which come first, so you'll have to bear with me. So they might not be in the right order. So this one is Utopia. Oh, shaky today. And again, this is a sort of everyday wearable with a few pops of colour. So again, they've gone for the sort of purpley tones in this one too. So that's Utopia. Then you have Affinity. They are absolutely lovely cases. You will, as you see later on in the video, see that they sort of duplicate the shades quite often, but everybody is not like me. I will buy the whole collection. I mean, a normal consumer will just buy one or two when they fancy the sort of colour story. So I mean, we've just got to put something in for everybody, haven't we? Well, they have. This one is Affinity. Now they've put a pressed glitter in here, which I'm not a fan of, not now anyway. It's a beautiful palette. Look at those, really, really romantic, gorgeous shades, really pretty. I don't use the glitter so much now. Back in the day I used to love glitter, I used to slather it all over my lids, but I sort of prefer the foils, and now they've sort of advanced in the formula. I'm really, really liking the foils, and everybody's doing them as well. It just gives you that real high sheen pop of colour on your lid. So I don't tend to go for pressed glitters as much now, and they go everywhere, and you sort of find them weeks after as well, don't you? All glitter, all sparkly bits. Right, now this one they brought out, I don't know whether they actually realised what they was doing with this. This has become their OG of Forever Flawless. They've got a larger palette and a smaller palette in this, and this is the beautiful Allure palette. This is, I think it's everybody's favourite. I might be a bit biased because it is pretty much, if I'd got to pick one or two in the whole collection, this would be one of them. Oh, look at that palette. It has got something, it's just got something about it. I don't know what it is. It's just so pretty, so versatile, and the shades are so soft as well. I love that one. Like I say, I've got it in the small one and the large one. I just can't get enough of this one. Next we have Showstopper. So you've got this sort of purple snakeskin type of pan. Lovely packaging again. If I can get it open. This is quite similar to what we've seen already. There's a pressed glitter in there. You've got some purples, a pop of blue, and you've got that sort of berry colour. It's just sort of just sitting there on its own, really, isn't it? But it's a nice looking palette. So that one is Showstopper. Then we have this. Now, can we just take a little minute just out to appreciate the sort of packaging in this? It is the Midnight Rose palette. It is absolutely stunning. So inside, I thought it was going to be nicer, in fairness, because the outside is so pretty, but it is quite versatile. You can do a few nice looks with that. So that one is Midnight Rose. Then you've got the first Pride one they did, and so this one is called We Are Love. So you know what we're going to expect. We're going to expect a rainbow palette, and we got one as well. So we have this array of bright colours, and you've got this beautiful silver here, Revolution Silver. I don't know what they do to it, but every time they seem to put it in a palette, it just pops. Can I just show you? Look at this. I've got to show you this. Look at that. It is beautiful. It just sort of shines from any angle. It's gorgeous. Right, so that one is the We Are Love. So I'm getting sort of carried away with the shades, aren't I, already? Next, we had two out at the same time. We had the fire and the ice. So I'll go on to the fire first. This is beautiful. It is an autumnal palette. The sunset eyes you can get out of this is phenomenal. I have seen some really, really pretty looks done with this palette. So just a really nice sort of really nice palette. There's just some really nice colours, whereas it makes some pretty looks in with that. I do love this palette too. So that one's the fire. Then we have the ice. Now this was supposed to be a dupe of Blue Blood from Jeffree Star. It's not, because I've got the Blue Blood and it is just very similar, and it is just a blue palette, but I think it's sort of come out at the same time, so people just said it was a dupe of Blue Blood. For a blue palette, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only sort of probably half of it that is actually blue, but I do like it, and I've done a really nice look with it. You have got some sort of more greens as well in here, so it airs that side of the spectrum. So that one is fire. No, that one is ice. This one is Timeless Fantasy. I think it's very similar to one I'm going to show you later on. And it's very cool. It's very everyday wearable, but it is very pretty. There is a lot of shimmers in there, as you can see. There's only a few mattes, which I think I prefer a few shimmers and a load of mattes because you can sort of do more with it. But it is a really, really nice cool tone palette. So that one is Timeless Fantasy. Then we have got Rainbow. So this is going to be a rainbow. It is quite vibrant, but it's not sort of got every aspect of the rainbow in there. You'll see what I mean now. So, I mean, again, it sort of concentrates more on the blue, yellow, green. But it is a pretty palette, again. They've got that silver in there as well. Oh, they've got the grey as well. Oh, stop it, Chris. I'll be playing with these all afternoon else. So that one is the Rainbow palette. Then we have the Flamboyance, or the Flamingo palette. People were calling it because of the flamingo feathers on there. This doesn't scream flamingo to me, but I really, really do like the palette. So you've got those couple of pops of blue, but all the rest are sort of like warm peachy tones. But I do like it. As you can see, I've had a play with it. You can always see when I've enjoyed a palette because I've sort of really dug into it. I'm supposed to be gentle with them, but no. So that one is the Flamboyance. And then we have the Bird of Paradise. So we've gone for another bird here. And so you know this is going to be a bright one. So you've got two pressed glitters in here, which is a pain in the backside, but they are different colours to what we've had before. So at least we have got some difference in the shades. I mean, I do love this palette as well. It is almost on the neon side. It is quite bright. It is really, really pretty. I think I've done a look with this as well. Right, so that one is the Bird of Paradise. So that's one pile done. Next, love this. Again, love the artwork. It is gorgeous. Look at this. It's called Enchanted. It's beautiful. It is very enchanting actually, and I really do like this. Again, this is a cool tone palette, but there's just something about it I absolutely love. Look at those. They are really different. I don't think they've got another palette on Revolution like this. It's just gorgeous. I absolutely love this one. So yes, it is enchanting. So that one's Enchanted. Next, everybody at the time was sort of going wee crazy. So Revolution jumped on the bandwagon and brought the Chilled palette out. It's a sort of love it or hate it type of thing. I don't mind. But it is a nice looking palette. Now, the sister brands as well did add their little go at greens as well. They'd got the So Dope palette from Makeup Obsession, and they'd got the avocado from High Art Revolution. So they all had a little go at the green palette. So apart from having a couple of glitters in there, again, they're different colours, so it's not too bad. I think what I might end up doing is sort of depotting all of these glitters and just sticking them in a Z palette. Yes, that one is the Chilled palette. I'm going on and on and on, you know, sorry. I do get carried away with eyeshadow palettes. They're just my love. Next came Hydra Dolphin and Hydra Turtle. Now, this one is Hydra Dolphin. Lovely scene on the front. This doesn't scream dolphins to me. This screams coral reef. I don't know whether you'll agree with me. I think it's more like a coral reef than a dolphin. I mean, you've got a couple of blues in, but that's about it for the sort of dolphin colours. You haven't got a grey or anything like that. Grey. You got a white. You haven't even got a white, so you've got no grey. You've got no white. So you've just got these two blue colours. So I think they literally just stuck this palette in a tin and hope for the best. It's nice. It's nice quality, but it just doesn't sort of resemble what the palette's supposed to be. So that one is Hydra Dolphin. And then we've got Hydra Turtle, which is going to be the more colourful one. So again, you've got like a sort of photo image on the front. And we have seen this before. But I have mentioned not everybody buys the whole collection. You may only buy 1, 2 or 3 out of the whole collection, so you'll only sort of buy what you really want. You won't necessarily buy something with the shades from one in the other, because it's a sort of waste of money then, isn't it? But that is the Hydra Turtle. Next is the first collaboration, and they done a licensing with Friends. So I've never used to watch Friends, so I didn't really get it. So it's just one of them, I just didn't get it. So the first one is the sofa scene, and it is I'll Be There For You, of course. This is a pretty palette, in fairness, a very everyday wearable one. I'm going to be saying stunning, gorgeous, everyday wearable all the way through this video. And so I do apologise for repeating myself, but it is a large collection. So that is, I wear that all the time. I have had a couple of plays with that, as you can see. So that's I'll Be There For You. Then we have the door scene, which was We Were On a Break. And this one, again, this is the more colourful one. So again, you've got that pink, you've got the purple, and you've got some sort of yellows and greens. They do repeat. But it's a nice formulation. The mattes aren't too bad. Only a few shimmers in here as well. This is predominantly mattes. This is the Soft Butterfly. This is another beautiful one. It's just something I haven't got in my collection, or I hadn't got in my collection. So if you like pastel shades, I mean, I love it. As you can see, there is a lot of foils in there. It is just really, really pretty. So that one is the Soft Butterfly. I think I've only swatched that and used a couple of shades in the past as well, so I must revisit these. Right, this one. Love, love, love. This is probably up there with one of my favourites. This is the Namaste with cannabis sativa, or other people was calling it spirituality. It is gorgeous. Look at the mandalas on there. I just love the packaging on this. The packaging gets me, it sucks me, and it really don't matter what's inside, the packaging just gets me. But you'll see, it's well loved. There is 3 pressed glitters in here, and that, I think that is the only one that I haven't got. I haven't got one of. I do love this palette. I love berry shades, I love pinks, browns, you know, just all them sort of cosy wintry shades. So that is the Namaste palette. Then we've got, this has been bought out a couple of times, this has. It came out the first Halloween I think they did, it came out. They didn't bring it out the next Halloween and everybody wanted it, and so they bought it out the following Halloween too. So you can sort of get this if you wait. It's the Haunted House palette. This is the packaging. It is literally Haunted House, although it doesn't look very Haunted House to me inside. It's quite bright, quite everyday wearable, but it just doesn't sort of say what it says on the tin, does it? You'd expect it to be like really dark and grungy, but it's sort of warm and cosy. So that one is the Haunted House palette. Then back onto the Cannabis Trail, and this one is Good Vibes. Is it Good Vibes, Chilled Vibes? It'd help if I wore my glasses, really. So this one is, if you liked the chilled palette but it was a bit too dark for you, this is almost a muted version of that. I do love this, but I love the look of it. I ain't used it. Naughty, very naughty. Look at that, how pretty. Like that, if you like the muted shades of green and brown, it's not like more of a cooler tone, but it is very nice. So that is the Good Vibes, Cool Vibes. Cool Vibes, Good Vibes. Goodbye vibes, chilled vibes. I'll get there in the end. The second collaboration, they've done 2 lots, so I've put them all together, and that is the Batman collaboration. So this one is This City Needs Me, and it is a lovely matte casing with a sort of rose gold or almost copper coloured logo. This one again, it doesn't scream Batman to me, apart from the yellow and the black. That is it. I don't get it. I don't know what to do with it. I've swatched it, but I've literally not been able to use it because, like I say, I'm lost with it. I don't know what to do with it. It's just baffled me. So that one is the first Batman palette. These didn't come out together, like I say. I've just put them together because they're the same theme. So the first one out of the 2 is Dangerous Love. So you're sort of going old style Batman on that. It is a nice palette. So you got again, it's a bit more cooler, but I'm liking it. I have used this a couple of times, as you can see. Very nice. So that one is Dangerous Love. And then you have a more colourful one, which is called Mad Love. Again, they do tend to do a sort of warm or a cool one and then a colourful one. So that's in the shape of a card. I haven't touched this. I've just had a look at it, but I haven't touched it, so it is pristine. Oh, I may have had a little look at the glitter in there. But that one is, again, you've got the pink and the purple and the yellows. They do it a lot. So that one is Mad Love. Now, I keep on saying no. There's always a story to these Forever Flawless. Now, I'm not sure whether it was just a coincidence, but Pat McGrath came out with a Bridgerton, I don't know, I've not watched it, a collection, and right away they released the Regal Romance, and it is in that sort of style, isn't it? So I don't know whether it was just a coincidence, because obviously palettes take months and months to produce, and so it can't have been, oh, they've just copied them and got them right away, because it just doesn't happen. Obviously everything's got to be printed, everything's got to be stamped, it's got to be, you know, it's got to be made. So I think it might have just been a coincidence. I do like this palette. It is very pretty. Now this resembles the front, I think. I think they've done a nice job on this. So no press glitter, luckily. But there's some beautiful peachy shades in there, and there's some really nice foils. That is the Regal Romance, but I have got a bit of a soft spot for that. I do like that one. This is the Deadly Desire. Now the artwork on this again is beautiful. Look at that. I mean, they just get better and better, don't they? I mean, I know it's only printed on, but it's just really pretty. This is just, again, an autumnal palette, wearable every day, evening, work, you name it. It's really pretty, and I have used this quite a few times, so you can see the type of things I like. But it's just safe, isn't it? You stick a brown on, you stick a pink on, it's just safe, and so you've sort of made the effort with minimal effort. That's, oh dear, that sounds awful, doesn't it? But that is the Deadly Desire. It is very nice. But this one is up there with one of my favourites too. This is what the haunted house should have looked like, in my opinion. It is like another haunted house. It's called Into the Night. Look at this. Brace yourselves if you like a cool, grungy palette with a little difference. Look at that. Is she beautiful or what? I don't know what it is about it. It's almost like that, you know, that the chilled vibes. It's almost like a muted, cool-toned gorgeousness. I really like this. In fairness, I think most of them are available from somewhere. They've got quite a few different stockists of Revolution. You've got Revolution website. You've got Superdrug, Boots, that's if you're in the UK. You've got Pretty Little Thing, ASOS. Oh man, that's just to name a few. I think they're on look fantastic too. I mean, there is so many places, but if the older palettes aren't available on the website, you will find them on like sort of beauty outlet and stuff like that, then for really cheap as well. So let's get back onto it because I'm erring off. Now this one, now again, sorry. This one was in a Christmas set. I love this, and you know, they sort of found out the Allure palette was amazing, and so they bought a Midnight Allure out. This was only available in the gift set, but I think the gift set on offer was only £12, and the palettes are usually £12. Inside it you had a mini palette, you had some lashes, and I don't know what else, but you had more than that. But like I said, it was only £12. But look, how pretty is that? That is just, oh, I love it. It's got those purples and golds in that I like, and you've got a silver in there, no glitter, which I'm always a fan of now. It is just so pretty. This is still available from time to time as well, especially if you look in the sale section on Revolution site. Oh, I got no cover for that because it was in the set. Right, back onto cannabis yet again. I think I am a bit sort of obsessed with cannabis. I really do. Can I say that? Can I say that on YouTube and not get demonetised? I hope not. I'll beep it out if it comes to it. Right, this is the Hype palette. So, I don't know what they was thinking with this. I really don't. I've only opened this to show you because I certainly haven't used it. Again, it's one of those bright rainbowy types with the purple and the pink and the yellow, but they're a little bit more muted. Again, I do like the foils. I mean, this one here is such an unusual shade. It's like a lilac. It is really pretty, but I just haven't gravitated towards it. I bought it because it was in the collection, but it is really pretty. Right, so that one is Hype. We're nearly there, my darlings, nearly there. Next we have Desert Desire. Now this is just another, looks like you've got a leaf there, you've got a leaf there. I think we've got a little bit of a thing going on, a little theme. So this one, it doesn't scream, is it Desert Desire? It doesn't scream Desert Island. It's just because it's got the palm trees on it, but it's a pretty palette. I do like this, but I haven't used it, I haven't swatched it, I haven't tried it. So when I do the swatches, you'll be able to see that. I will do the swatches and put the names of the palettes on there anyway. I'll show you the palettes and show you the swatches, so at least you know I'm not going to just stick a load of swatches on and have you guessing. That one is Desert Desire. This is a collaboration with Love Island and Revolution. It's called I've Got a Text. Now this was a massive collection. They brought out lots and lots of things. They brought out lip glosses, lipsticks, brushes, hair stuff. There was a lot, but I only ever buy the palettes unless I'm really interested in the products. This again, I haven't used, I haven't swatched, I've just dug my bloody finger in it. Damn. As you can see, look. Damn it. Let me just press it back a little bit so it won't fall out. Nice colour though. So that is really summery. I like the casing in it. I actually like the casing in this better than the colours. But it is sort of very summery. So I don't know what to say about it. I'm lost for words. I don't know. And now I've dug my finger in one, so I've got a dink out of it. Never mind. So that one is that I've Got a Text. Next is another collaboration. It looks like I've put all the collaborations together. They didn't come like this, but it doesn't matter. This is the Game of Thrones. Now there is 3 in this collection, and I didn't watch it, so I thought I'm not going to buy it. And then I thought, oh, I want to buy it, and by the time I decided I wanted to buy it, the 2 were sold out, so I've only got the 1 out of the 3. So if anybody does see the other 2 on any sites, please let me know and I will buy them. I didn't realise there was limited edition, you see. So this one is called Winter is Coming. I sort of had this because people were saying that it looked like, and I did myself, it looked like the Ice palette, but it doesn't. It doesn't at all. It's a totally different undertone. And you'll see I haven't touched it. I've not long had this, to tell you the truth. So this is the Winter is Coming. It is more like a sort of the blues on it. They're almost like got a sort of purplish undertone to them. Does that make any sense? I don't know whether it does, because it rarely does when it comes out of my mouth, but it is a really nice palette and I will have a play with that one. So that one is the Game of Thrones Winter is Coming. Then I bought this especially to do this video because it was sold out, and again I've watched this, but you just watch it as a sort of background noise, and so it's Clueless. You've done a collaboration with Clueless, and this was another massive collection. There was fluffy eyeliners and fluffy pens and bubbles and nails and all sorts, scrunchies, not bubbles. And so I just bought again the palette, but this only come this week because I'd actually got it back in stock, and this is called As If. Looks like our old type of video cassettes. My god, that makes me feel old. Remember video cassettes and tape cassettes? Wow, that seems a long time ago. So inside it's very cutesy. That's all I'm going to say. Whether it screams Clueless, I don't think it does, but they've put the collaboration together. So, but have they just chucked some colours in a palette and just slapped the name on it? This is what I'm just a bit worried. Yes, you've got those pinks and you've got the yellow. No black. You know, we've got the yellow and black check skirt and stuff like that. You've got a white, but no black. No red. So, I mean, I don't think it screams Clueless at all. But I'll give it a go anyway. When I'm doing the swatches, it might absolutely blow me away. I really hope it does. Next is another sort of satellite-y, stellar, sort of outer spacey type. And this one is called Cosmic Trip. This doesn't scream Cosmic Trip at all. It's got little mushrooms on. Didn't Jeffree Star come out with something with mushrooms on just now? I'm sure he did. Never mind. But again, it's probably just a coincidence. But this is an everyday wearable palette. But I've just put a bloody press glitter in it. Nobody wants a press glitter. I don't think so anyway. I'll show you and you can see. I mean, it's a nice palette. It's like another everyday wearable, but how many times am I going to say it's an everyday wearable palette? I mean, yes, you've got some shimmers in there which are really, really nice, and you've got this foil stuck right in the middle. I don't know whether it screams sort of satellite-y, outer space, moony type of stuff. Really missed the mark on that one, and that one's come out quite recently as well. Next, and well, this is the only collaboration that has been done, personal collaboration with Forever Flawless, and this is Revolution and the Plastic Boy, Gary Thompson. I love Gary. He is such a gem. He is a fellow Brummie. He's just so damn bougie. He's beautiful. I don't know whether you've seen him. If you haven't seen him, please look him up on Instagram or even on YouTube. He's so fun. He's just somebody, I don't know, I just want to just sort of mother him. He's lovely. Right, so this is the colour story. Now, he wears a lot of these colours, so he sort of chose the colours that he likes himself. Everyday wearable. I love how he's done this. The first two rows are mattes, and then you've got the last row is foils, so obviously you can wear these in the daytime and then you sort of really glam it up for the night. But I really love this. And he brought out lip kits, which I bought the two of. Highlighter and fixing spray, I think, or setting spray, one of the two. But I had it, and I had it from Superdrug, and I messaged him. I said, I didn't realise you was coming out with this. Congratulations. And it wasn't supposed to be out. I had to keep it and not use it on my channel or show it in my hauls for weeks because the sort of release date kept on being put back and put back. He worked on it for about 2 years, and he said, I don't know how you've got it. And so I sent it. He says, I said, in that case, I'm going to buy all the rest of the stuff, but they'd only got the lip kits in. So, but I'm really pleased with that, and it's supporting Gary. Please go and follow him. He's amazing. Right, we're down to the last two now. I'm going hoarse. So they come out with these last week, so this is right up to date. So you've got the nude silk, which is the more sort of muted of the two. This is a, you know what, I said that Optimum palette was like this, and it really isn't. Was it Optimum? One of them down below anyway. It's nothing like it. Oh, actually, I'm totally blown away at how different it is. They're nice shades, more of a cooler tone palette. But look at those shimmers. Wow! There's a lot of shimmers in there though, isn't there? Wow. How many mats have you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mats. Wow, 6 mats, so that's 12 foils and satins. Very nice. I do like that. And last but by means not least at all is Bear Pink. I love this. I love this. I'm glad I love one of them. This will if this performs well, this will probably be in one of my favourites. But they put a glitter in there. That was the only disappointing thing. Who wears glitters now? Please, if you wear glitters and you love them, let me know down in the comment section. I used to love them. I just don't sort of gravitate towards them anymore because I found the formulation better these days in the foils, as I mentioned earlier on in the video. So I'd just be interested to know who loves glitters. So look at this. I love it. I don't know what it is about it. I just love it. But this row here, I could just take that row on its own. I absolutely love the berry colours and that sort of dark grey. I really do like this palette. I don't know, like that, I don't know what it is about it, but I'm hoping it's actually going to perform to my expectations. So that one is the last one, and it is the Bear Pink palette. Wow, what a journey. So I did mention I will do the swatches next, so you can see all of the swatches. If you are just interested in the swatches, just skip this one and go on to the next one, because they'll all be there for you to see in their glory. So my darlings, if you have enjoyed the collection of my Forever Flawless palettes, please don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. That would be amazing. And if you haven't already and you do like the look of my channel, please consider subscribing. I'll be back with a swatches video really soon, so I'd love it if you would join me. Until then, please take care of yourselves and stay safe. Love you loads. Bye.